Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. It is Eden Day, and that means we're gonna play Eden. Go figure. It's like ridiculous. How does that work? Please help. I got a D6 though, that's pretty nifty. Got something that gives me more black hearts. We got what looks like good damage, and an alright fire rate. Not great shot speed, but that's not a huge deal. It didn't drop a pill, it's fine. We also got a pretty useless use item, and it takes up our first familiar slot. What that does mean is I don't have to mind as much if I pick up other familiars. So that's the plus side. And of course the D6, which is like a big enough plus side to not care. Should be pretty fine this here run, and I'm okay with that. The thing did work, and we got a battery, so I get an extra reroll this floor that I probably wouldn't get otherwise because it's the first floor. It's not often you get 6 rooms of charge after also getting an item out of things. Wow. Just the opportunity to reroll 2 items is like really good, but I also want the wig. Still, I've got to go for it and go for it again because the opportunity is just too good to pass up. Hopefully I get to go for it yet again after that, because Tiny Planet this early in the game is pretty much a death sentence. And like with this kind of shot speed and everything, no chance. This run can't handle it with this fire rate. You can't take Tiny Planet with low fire rate and nothing like Brimstone or something and expect to have a chance, no matter how good you are. The low fire rate is too much to overcome. But we're gonna fight this Super Envy, world's slowest fight, and it's gonna be totally okay. If possible, I want to kill all the small ones first, which is looking alright. And we actually did spawn with the Soul Heart, which is nice. I'm hoping that I get lucky and there are somehow 6 rooms, but there won't be because I don't have Curse of the Lost. So there's pretty much no chance. But I'm going to keep dreaming. Maybe I get another battery at the very least. And I was hoping this would drop so I could pick it up so that I wouldn't get it in an item room. And hopefully maybe I get another battery drop. That would be good. Yeah, 5-shot kill, that's good. With 5 cents, I can probably buy a battery, which is good enough for me. All I need at this point is a key. Well, finding the boss here is not promising. Say that much. And not having found a key yet, also not promising. So yeah, I'm going to be 1 room away, which is awful, and I didn't get a challenge room to even save me. But there's my key, so at least I get that chance of not getting a battery. Dang. Oh no, there's battery. I'm just blind. So I'm going to go get the double reroll again. I'm just going to kind of take whatever the boss wants to give me. Getting 2 item room items rerolled is a good offer. And it's not what I'd hoped for, but Midas Touch is really good. This is good. This is very good. Nothing could go wrong here. Anyway, Midas Touch turns enemies to gold on contact. Does contact damage equal to my coin count, and if an enemy dies while still gold, it drops a couple pennies. 1 luck up, 2 keys. Well, 2 key drops. That one was a golden key, which is kind of inconvenient, and 1 soul heart. Overall, a solid dude. Not worth it. Not with only 1 bomb. And that could have gone a lot worse. We don't have the money for an arcade to show up, and that's fine because it's the 2nd floor. I don't really need an arcade. But what we can do is go here, and it'll be just like going to the arcade, except better because I actually get something out of this room when I never really use arcades. Nice, got one. Then my aim was bad, but that's okay. All good. Don't mess up there. Don't mess with pills for now. I guess I can shoot some fires for the moment. Not making great time, but provided I get a couple things, I can make a lot of good use out of Midas Touch, hopefully. That would be nice. Okay, I'm glad that worked. That was a little bit of a risky hope, basically, for that to not screw me over. Thank you. I actually very much appreciate that you did that, and I actually got a free secret room out of it. Awesome. It's good luck right there. That's one of those secret rooms that I wouldn't have found as well, because there won't be a room to the left of it. But there might be a room above it. Okay, battery is good news. Gonna check for a magic mushroom. It's not likely with that few, but it's not likely with any number particularly. Alright, I was hoping that it would get all of them, but the plus side is that guy had a lot of health, so he wasn't gonna mess me up. Battery is helpful. I have a key, so I can go in here. Definitely rolling that. Definitely want to roll that as well. We're gonna see if I get another reroll. If I don't, I will be grabbing the battery before the boss, so that I have it for the devil room and the boss room if that's more necessary. I don't even have one bomb to trade for that 2 bombs, sadly. And if not, we get to go back to the item room. I will take Kane's Other Eye if I get stuck with that as my only option. But I'm hoping that the boss and the devil room are perfect and I don't have to reroll them at all. Judas' Tongue is a pretty worthless trinket in Rebirth and Afterbirth. This is good news, actually. This should get me for free the... Maybe not for free because he's not cooperating, but could have gotten me for free that Tinted Rock. So close. Full map minus nothing. Oh my god, I did it again. I should have shot you when I had the chance. Okay, so I only got half a charge. There's no challenge room either. Nothing matters. I'm grabbing the battery and I'm going to fight the boss. I already know where the top secret room is most likely to be, so I don't really need to worry about that. And what would be awesome would be a bomb that I just can't find right now. I also can't fly, so the 2 that dropped for the 2 tinted rocks that I'm missing, I can't get to. My life sucks. Anyway, that turns all red heart deals into 1 heart deals in Devil Room, but that doesn't really offer anything because you can underpay for all of the Devil Rooms. So, you know. Don't do that. So even when it's hitting all 3 segments of a Larry Jr., as you can see, it's not doing all that much damage. That is the life that you live with this particular item. That was pretty good, though. Good positioning luck in Larry Jr.'s movement. Hey, a black heart and 3 bomb drops. So I get those tinted rocks now. See what you got. 2 really good items that I want very much. This, 2 black hearts. If I have no filled red heart containers, it gives me flight, and every 40 seconds, starting at, 0, I get invincibility for 10 seconds. And then this gives me a charged thing that does this, which does my damage at a rapid rate, and on kill has a chance to drop a black heart for me. That's fine. That's useful. Now, if only I had a key, could go make some good use of it. But anyway, that was good luck, and now I can reroll in the item room, where I get exactly what I was hoping I got in that first item room. And now I'm happy in life. So that's not my top secret room, which means this most likely is. And I shouldn't have taken that. But at the same time, it's early and it's not a big deal because I'm gonna get rid of my red hearts again. So it's kind of like a you can take it if you want thing. And I kind of want for the future Devil Rooms. I just also really like the flight and invincibility. Empty Vessel is just a very good item. I might come back for that if I need it to get another charge for my D6. Oh, why is that huge now? Oh, Proptosis, that's probably why. So Proptosis is a scaling damage multiplier on my tiers, based on the range the tier's at. And what it will do for me is give me 2.0 at the closest, 1.3 at the farthest, so it's always a rather large damage up. And it is an excellent item. Oh, so I'm starting to record ahead for PAX now. This video is going up like the day before, like right around the day I leave for PAX. I leave on the Thursday. Whatever day that happens to be, and we are perfect for a reroll once we get in here, so that's perfect. Whoopsie, almost had me there, Peep. And then he had me. Not a big deal. And a range up, that's good. And I get to reroll in here. And I'm totally willing to spend, you know, on either of these. It doesn't really matter. So Incubus shoots my tiers at my fire rate, but can't get range downs. I always forget about that part. Anyway, Incubus is a good dude. It's just basically me getting a doubled fire rate, except because it's not my first familiar, it's a little tougher to aim than normal. No, I actually don't really want to shoot at you. I want to kill you with this while I'm building up some health again. And then once I stop building up some health again, we'll be ready to use all the stuff I have from Incubus. That's fine, I don't mind taking that. Awesome. Alright, I guess I will use this right now. Now I know where both secret rooms are, what everything is. Oh, I didn't get my charge up. Anyway, Mark. 1 damage up, 0.2 speed up, 1 soul heart. Good dude overall. Bob's Curse is an... it's 5 more bombs. And my bombs now poison enemies for damage over time. Good stuff. And then this rune doubles every pickup in the room. I'll do this. So good, man. So good. Oh, didn't charge long enough. Takes about 3 seconds for the cross to appear on my forehead. And now we have another reroll. We're going to go to the shop because we have enough money and an extra key. And everything is great. Yeah, I'll take this and this. So pay to play turns all key doors into 1-cent doors, but only if they cost a single key. So libraries, shops, and item rooms are 1 cent to open, don't cost keys, and you get 5 cents on pickup. But as you can see, double key rooms are still exactly the same as ever. And that's about that. It's good. So you only get the invincibility from Empty Vessel if you're in combat. And it's going to be every 2 minutes on the dot is when it will definitely be activating, so we're not getting one until 13:20 and then 14 flat. Which means it's going to be in this next room or I'm going to miss it most likely. So the next one's 14 flat, and we just missed the 13:21. And it's not like that matters, because we're doing totally fine without it. It's just nice to be able to get. Sure. So that makes my tiers a lot wider. It's not a damage up or anything. It just increases their width, and it also gives spectral tiers. So it is good stuff. I like it, and I want to visit this. BFFs is absolutely a massive pickup, literally and figuratively. It increases the size and doubles the damage of my familiars. So as you can see, Incubus's tiers are, like, ridiculous. That is 1 damage up and 0.4 speed up. And in here, I will totally take Judas's Shadow and then reroll. And I will totally take Goathead. Judas's Shadow gives me a respawn as Dark Judas. Dark Judas has a 2.0 damage multiplier as a character. I have another one of these, apparently. Was there anything in here I particularly wanted? No. And Dark Judas is otherwise just the same as Judas. Has 2 black hearts for health and can get red hearts. And that's it. Really good. Since it's hardly a difference right now, dying wouldn't be a big deal, but it's just not time yet. I don't really mind. I might not even activate it. I thought I saw a Tinted Rock for a second, but I'm pretty sure I didn't now. So we are doing well. Let's see, is this my secret room? Either I misplaced it or it's not, but I'm not too worried about it. This is probably my top secret room, though. And it's the rune one. Alright, I'll take that. See if this has a ladder. It does. 3 flies, 3 spiders, and full map. Alright, I'll go back for that stuff then. This is a pretty cool item. Chance to shoot out an eye that shoots my tiers at my fire rate, moving along in whatever direction it was that I was shooting until it hits an enemy or the ground or something, and it can really significantly increase your DPS. I think it's luck-based if you shoot one, but I don't think you can get 100% shooting eyes all the time. Anything like that, but it's pretty good when it activates. A lot of the time it likes to activate a bunch of times in a row, and you'll just suddenly have a ton of them, which is pretty darn rad. So now we go this way. Not quite gonna get another reroll, and that's no big deal. We're already done. As you can see, I'm quite the destructive force, and I haven't even doubled my damage, which will once again increase Incubus's damage, which will also be pretty rad. But yeah, this is going pretty darn well. I'll open it, because rooms cost money now. It's not worth doing that yet because it can be the deciding factor between getting a reroll and not. And I was 1 room away without knowing where I might get to use another one. So I might not even go back for it. But it was just better not to use it then. Seen that pill a few times, who knows what it is? But I don't really want to. Plus side is even, well, now I guess I'll find out. Ah, look at that. Guess I'm interested after all. I haven't noticed any champions dropping it yet, so I don't feel bad about skipping it so far. See, it's a good thing I didn't press space right there before going into the boss room perfectly, as it teleported me away. Gonna leave the possibility that I die here. This little guy shoots slowing tears. Lump of coal increases the size and damage of my tears based on the distance they've traveled. Of course, the effect from what's its face is still more effective. overall, size-wise. And that's what's its face is my buddy Proptosis. But they just both work independently of one another, and it goes pretty well for everyone. So I'm just leaving that black heart for now, in case I decide to die on this floor, because I get a ton more black hearts for my circle of doom and despair for enemies. Okay. What's most important here is that I have a battery available as well, and that means I might be interested in rerolling something. Who knows? Who can really say for sure? Probably not going to make boss rush, and that's okay. I'm not in any kind of hurry here. So far, the black heart thing is not the most promising. Not even a little bit the most promising. You have a ladder? Nope. So that would just let me leave the floor, go to the next one. As with any regular trapdoor. One more black heart. Alright, I like where this is going. I like where this is going a lot. That's 3 extra health, which means that dying here would be a profit on health. Want to see what my reroll gets me. Did I shoot the fires in here? Even if I did, it doesn't matter because I have this spike on which I can die very easily and conveniently. As long as it doesn't teleport away because I cursed the maze so I never find it again, that would work perfectly. Oh. I'm not reading the map adequately right now. Not what I was hoping for. And didn't give me any useful information. I can also just die right here. Anytime. And now we are Dark Judas. Those are huge tears. I am crying something fierce right about now. My fire rate might have improved as well. Pretty cool. And I'll do this now. Nice, a luck up. Oh man, I can't be stopped right now. I can't even miss something if I try. And then we can grab that last black heart. So we got a gold heart, which is nice, I guess. If I lose the heart it's attached to, which will always be my topmost heart, I get a bunch of money drops. Oh yeah, I got Goat Head. Goat Head is the reason that the Devil Rooms are all appearing and staying open for me. Pretty useful. It's ridiculous right here. I am very much a killing machine. That's not what I asked for. Alright, fine. I won't freaking shoot until... There we go. That's also what I'm talking about. Cricket's head, 0.5 damage up and a 1.5 damage multiplier, as you can see. My tears are even more stupid. It will be awfully hard for the game to stop me at this point. Unless I do that a lot. Like a lot. Another luck up. Good. Yeah. Excuse me. It's like so hard to not hit things that I'm not even bothering with the circle anymore. It's just not easy to do on most enemies. But sometimes it shows its face as a convenience. Okay. That's the boss, but I can't go there yet. Oops, hello. Because that would mean that I'm stuck, unable to get out. So I got Humbling Bundle, which makes all penny, bomb, key, and full heart drops 1+1 free. There's no battery on this floor. I'll just take it. Suck it up. When I get hit, poison cloud appears. Poisons enemies, doesn't damage them. Just poisons them so they take damage over time. It's mediocre at best. Fine, I will stop shooting. Can't get away fast enough. Significant chance that when a tier hits me, it doesn't damage me. Significant doesn't mean like guaranteed or anything. Just, it's not at all unlikely. 2 guppy pieces, you don't say. I can't afford them, sadly. So I will just re-roll them. Okay. Yeah, that's about right. So now I have sides. They pierce enemies. 1.5 damage up, 0.3 tiers down. That's gonna happen a lot. A lot? Like a lot? Oh, also, with the Humbling Bundle, there's this nice thing where lucky pennies can't be double pennies. So I'll always know when something is lucky. Yeah. This is pretty great, and that looks like a 1+1 free, if I'm not mistaken. Or, that's what I meant. So I become tinier. Tinier still. So I have the spectral piercing tears that hit the entire room at once. Kind of make my life really easy. Of course, nickels and dimes can't be 1+1 free either. That'll probably do. It would be nice to get some black hearts. So this will stay open for me. Sadly, this isn't the item I want in order to use the health up properly to steal something, because I would have to keep health there, which means I wouldn't get my flight and invincibility. But Gimpy is good. It's when I get hit. There is a chance that I drop a soul heart or black heart. And when I kill an enemy, there is a chance that they drop a half red heart. All good stuff. Oh, there's the battery. So basically, life is pretty good. And away we go again. Now, we just kind of rampage our way to the boss. Oh, you didn't die. I don't know why I expected it to die in one hit. It is a boss. Iframes for enemies on spawn, visibly demonstrated. Another battery? Oh boy. Alright, is there tinted rock? Nah. Nah, man, not when I can fly. Why would there be one when I can actually fly? That never happens. So here comes the unintentional full clear, as one might expect. Sure about that, video game. Thank goodness for invincibility saving the day. It's tinted rock. That can't be the right way. Don't go there. That could have been the right way, though. Yeah, see, look at that. Just as long as I'm wrong. Can go anywhere you want. Yeah. Dark Bomb's good, but, you know, not good enough. And I can go fight Hush, where I can use my reroll a little more effectively. So I'm gonna do that. This could be dangerous, though. This could kill me because I won't be able to see Hush's tears very well. And I could very well just be completely screwed for it. Especially if everything is as bad as that. Miter is good. Significantly improved chance that non-specific heart drops are soul heart drops. This is cool. Gives me ticks of charge for my use items, drops batteries, can freeze all the enemies in the room for a brief period of time. So since I did take something, this terrible room can be re-rolled. Not once, but twice. And it still doesn't really provide anything I want. But there is not much I can do about that. Besides just take this, which drops pickups when it feels like it. And we can go fight this here boss. See, this is the problem. I am not able to see. So I might just kind of get killed. Yeah, I would have gotten hit there if I hadn't stopped shooting. Here too. So this is going to be a really hard fight for strange reasons, basically. I don't know what you're shooting at me right now. Alright, we'll hide. Or unhide, I suppose. So I can certainly break the health scaling. But that takes a lot of effort. And a lot of luck because I have to be close up. If you pop up while I'm still invincible, that's really nice of you. And I break those dudes really hard. Oh, this is excellent news. Because I can stay right next to him for a brief period of time. Because I'm in a safe spot. Alright, I'm out. Don't worry. Those tears are just kind of stationary. Thanks for hitting the ground at some rate. It's fine. Alright, so I didn't get hit. Everything went alright. I didn't really expect that. That was really awkward. And that's really all there is to it. But we out. Totally fine. Everything went well. So nothing else will be nearly that awkward or difficult. That one's lucky, that one's lucky. None of that's lucky, so I don't really care about it. You know, now that I can know when something is and isn't lucky, I just won't bother with the unlucky. No, it's not unlucky, but it's just not lucky. 2 soul hearts, and that puts me at max health. Nope, don't bomb me. I will take the keys, even though I don't really have any possible way to use them. Also, the mystery sack can drop, like, double stuff. Double bomb, well, double bombs always drop. Double keys, though. Double pennies, even when you can't get them in any other way other than having a humbling bundle, it can drop them. And also, I guess that one chest room can drop the double pennies regularly, and it can drop the double. There's another one that can drop the double keys. So yeah, still all works out. Oh, that was risky. But I think everything's going to be okay this run. Just a small hunch. And now we can create a duplicate of all these chests. See if we get anything gosh darn ridiculous. A lot of the stuff is really good, but for the most part I don't need any of it. I will take Toxic Shock, which deals my damage ×2 to all the enemies in the room at the start of the room, which means everything will die most of the time. Libra would make my tears much smaller because my fire rate is not that good, so it wouldn't be fun. Magic Mushroom wouldn't give me the multiplier because I already have it, and it would ruin the empty vessel. I already have piercing and I don't need a speed up. I'm not afraid of spiders. Everything else gets rerolled. This, because this will make everything painful to look at, and that's really fun. And that's the only thing so far. Yeah, I'm creating the sun, don't mind me. So Deadeye increases the damage of my tears as long as I'm consistently hitting enemies with them. Every time I miss, there's a chance that the damage is reset. Oh yeah. Eden's Blessing, because that allows me to spawn with an item at the start of the next run. It's also 0.7 tears up. So next run I'll have an extra item, whatever character I play. We can reroll all this stuff. I will absolutely take Eve's Mascara. Doubles my damage, but halves my fire rate and sets my shot speed to minimum. Monstro's Lung, just because, allows me to charge up and shoot a lot of tears for a lot of damage. So we're kind of making progress towards some absolute monstrosity. Yeah, I don't need any of this. This gives me 5 bombs on pickup, so just because, I will pick it up. Oh. So most things will get one-shotted outright. And of course everything will be red briefly. Often. Of course sometimes shots miss during this because they're just dead from the first tier and the others have nothing left to hit. But we'll get some red here and there. Luck up, better gambling. This is nice. Money equals power increases the damage of my tiers based on how much money I have. 0.04 damage for every cent that I possess. Cricket's Body, which won't be useful at all, but it's just on principle. It's -1 fire rate delay, so I guess that'll be slightly useful. And it makes it so that my tears, normally when my tears hit enemies or walls or anything that they stop because of, oh god, they split into 4 more tears that do half my damage. And they're also much larger and have less range, but that's okay. I don't need that at all. I also picked up... Oh god. Can't be done. I also picked up Serpent's Kiss, which gives me poison tears. Every time I hit an enemy, or, well, every time I kill an enemy that has been poisoned, there's a chance that it drops a black heart. And also gives me contact poison. Double shot, which might work now with Monstro's Lung to fire twice as many tears. But normally it's just twice as many tears without cutting your fire rate or anything like that. We got Chemical Peel, which is 1 damage up from tears from one side of my face in particular. Sorry, 2 damage up. That won't really matter. But it's fun. So that's always good. Sure, my bombs stick to enemies. If they kill an enemy they're stuck to, I get like a bunch of spiders. And then Blue Baby's dead. So that was good stuff. I liked that run. That was a fun run. That turned pretty cool. You didn't get too much of the red eye death, which is both disappointing and also relieving. Ugh. So, that was a bunch of fun. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.